Heyho friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to show you my PvE build of recent hero class Sara Alin. Sara Alin is a DPS and support magic class of Soulbinder. She uses talisman to attack the enemies and support her teammates. Similar to Soulbinder, she basically binds the buffs to her and one of her teammates, and she also additionally gets size advantages even though she is magic class. Is this class all support with low DPS? Or can her DPS compete with other DPS classes for PvE? Let's find out together! But before we start, don't forget to show some loves, like and subscribe. Alright, let's do this! First of all, let's see how much damage I can do with full buffs. The dummy setting is as follows. My maple by flame damage is about 380 millions and 760 millions critically. For every 0.5 seconds, it is really nice. Now I am going to show you the damage on MVP dummy, here using Ponapa Museum Legend 1 boss setting. As you can see, my Maple by Flame damage should be more than enough to quickly kill PML1 boss, well, theoretically. We will see at the end of this video if Sara Alin can finish this floor without any problems. First of all, I'm going to show you how the stats should be distributed and which attributes are important for instances. Int is your basic stats to boost your magic attack, so max this out. Luck can boost your magic critical damage if you use magic critical damage related cuts or headgears, so max this out too. You can put the remaining points to fit for better survivability. For legend instances, you need 80% magic penetration, 200% ignore magic defense, 50% skill damage, and 50 to 90% element damage. In the following, you can see all my stats and attributes. As you can see, I am not really focusing on ignore magic defense here since I rely more on Sara's buff skill, which allows you to ignore all magic defense of your target. The skills for hero class are similar to 4th job skills, which means you can max out all the skills. Anti-falsehood talisman is Sara Alin's core skill. The skill allows you to use one of the talismans Sara has, fire, dark, or ghost talisman. Each talisman has its own effect and you can change it every time you want without any cooldown. Fire Talisman increases your fire damage and skill damage and serves as DPS buff for Sara. Dark Talisman allows you to dodge all damage with a trigger rate up to 63%, while with Ghost Talisman you have chance to use skill without any cooldowns or delays. With core level 4 you can use Wish Chant buff a little longer, and with max core you can use all effects of Wish Chants all at once. With Wish Chen, you activate one of the talisman special effect for you and one of your teammate. It also depends on which talisman you currently use. You can fully ignore target's defense, go in hiding, or getting immunity to all abnormal stats. The buff lasts 10 seconds and has 28 seconds cooldown, but with core level 4 the buffs will last 20 seconds. That's why you need at least core level 4 to optimize the skill duration. Maple by Flame is one of Sara Alin's DPS skills and the main DPS skill for PvE. You summon a fire element dragon that deals fire element damage twice every second. The DPS of this skill is really nice, but the skill itself is forced fire element, which isn't beneficial for some instances such as Lost Isle Floor 1 and the upcoming instance boss. Butterfly Ripple is a dark element AoE skill that deals magic damage in its ripple ring area. Manipulate Nature applies telekinesis to an enemy, dealing ghost element magic damage. The damage can be increased by every 3 luck. Additionally, the skill deals 100% damage more if there are no other teammates within 5 meter range of the target. By using Return to Sea, you summon 3 magic dragons with each dragon has its own element and deals separate element damage. The damage of this skill is nice, but the cooldown and the aiming is very bad in my opinion. Sudden Farewell bans an enemy from targeting and being targeted by their teammates while getting damaged by manipulating nature every 2 seconds for 12 seconds. Tarsal Bone Maggot allows your skill to have 50% chance to trigger corresponding debuff. Thanks to stealth technique, Sara deals 50% more damage to hidden targets. She also deals 50% more damage to not hidden targets while in hiding mode. Inner Fire's Blessing is a nice passive skill for Sara, protecting yourself by increasing your final damage reduction by 50% and healing with 5% of your max HP per second while in hiding. With Heavenly Justice, your magic damage will calculate the enemy's size and can deal more damage against large and medium-sized targets. Sara Alin can deal various extra magic damage and debuffs by combining 2 elements. The elements can be the same or differently, and different resonance can stack. For example, by using Maple by Flame twice, you will deal additional True Flame. This is my equipment overview of main and shadow equipments. To boost your damage, you can use Divine Revelation as your offhand. Try to get Insight as high as possible for your Ensure. You can also use Demon Hunter's Trophy to boost your Ignore Magic defense. You can use Alice Star, Thor Soul, Wick Sunflower Star, or Mary Rowland card. For armor, I currently use Other Shore Patrol to boost my element damage and Ignore Magic defense. Alternatively, you can use Divine Guidance or Soul Cage. Try to get Magic 3 or 4 for your Ensure. For cards, you can use following cards. For garment, I choose Classical Robe to boost both my Ignore Magic defense and skill damage, with Arcane as Ensure. Zenobia, Moonwolf, or Mayfairlin's card can be used in garment to boost your damage. I use these shoes to boost my magic attack and magic penetration. Alternatively, you can use Tristan's Grace or Fey Judgment. Try to get high Arcane as Ensure. There are some good cards for shoes like Moonistar, Edgar Star, or Flute Star. As low budget alternatives, you can use Water Spirit or Familiar Star card. For accessories, I use Red Rose Hair Clip to boost my magic attack. Alternatively, you can either use Sage Duty for magic penetration or Heart of Molten Fire for fire damage. In my case, Red Rose is the best accessories, but in your case, Molten Fire might be the better one. But both options give you a nice damage boost. You need to get Anti-Mage 3 or 4 for your Ensure to boost your magic penetration. Moonlight Tenri Star or Fire Witch Star is a nice option for accessories, but if you can get Devil Governor or Witch Calamity card, use them. Nirvana is the original weapon for Sara Alin and can greatly increase your damage against large and medium-sized monsters. But in general, Unlimited should be the better weapon for PvE since your main DPS skill, Maple by Flame, is Fire and AoE skill. It's also very important to get tier 5 as soon as possible to increase fire damage and AoE damage even further. Try to get Magic 3 or 4 for your enchant. For cards, you have two options. Either you use full DPS, means Drake Star or Minus Star card, or you can go with Seed and Shard Shepherd Star card for better rate of magic crit damage and heal. For headgear, I currently use Music of Soul, which is the best one against large sized monster. Alternatively, you can use following headgear. Try to get high luck in your enchant. For cards, you can use following cards or any penetration or damage related cards. Cute Blower is one of the best face headgear we have so far. Optimize this headgear by refining this to +6. Other face headgear that are useful are as follows. For enchant, you can go with Insight 3 or 4. Ocean's Attachment is one of the best mob headgear for PvE. You need to get at least +6 to maximize the damage bonus from this headgear. You can use Lightfoot, Honey Bunny, or any magic penetration or magic damage related mob headgear alternatively. Luck is the best enchant for this one. Currently, I use Entomnia's movement to increase my magic crit damage. In my opinion, you need at least 40% trigger rate. After that, you can boost your damage with Ratwing, Goodwill, or Chicken Eggs. For enchant, you can go with Insight 3 or 4. For tail, you can use any damage related tail headgear such as follows. Try to get Arcane as high as possible to boost your magic damage. For shadow equipments, you can use following equipments. The enchant should be the same like the one for main equipments. For offhand, I recommend you to use Big Platter. Alternatively, you can use Creeper Agreement. For armor, you can use Star Shatter's Gown for some element damage and ignore magic defense. For garment, I choose Divine Feather Clothes to improve my ignore magic defense and skill damage. I use Saint Mary's because the shoes are good shoes overall for both physical and magic user. Alternatively, you can use White Gem Boots to boost your magic attack. For accessories, you can use Kraken's Eye, Tiba's Hand, or Flame Feather. For the attack mirror, you can use either Bilge's Armor, Magic Penetration Staff, or Oath Book. For the defense mirror, you can use anything you desire. For the relic, I recommend you to use Horn of the Unyielding for better survivability, or Lord of Pain to boost your damage through magic penetration and higher element coefficient. If you don't use Poitata Star card in armor, alternatively for the relic you can use Era Fire Seed, since this relic is based on demi-human damage and the damage easier to achieve. For the attribute runes, you can put yours as shown below. For the advanced rune, you should focus on getting the second line, since getting at least curve level 4 much more important for PvE. Unity of Mind rune turns your manipulate nature's damage into HP shield that lasts 5 seconds. Separations between mountain and seas rune allows target in sudden farewell to get skill delay increases up to 2 seconds. Butterfly effect rune reduces the cooldown of butterfly ripple up to 3 seconds. With Wish Blessing Star rune, your Wish Chant skill can clear all debuffs you and your teammate get. Fire Star rune increases your Maple by Flame damage up to 50%. This is the only time you should focus on both high first line and second line. Inflammation and Fire Never Extinguished rune increases the duration of your element resonance up to 5 seconds more. For arcane runes, I recommend you to use following runes. Use Life Blade rune to boost your damage, mostly if you do solo instance and boss gets to approach to you to attack. Transmission rune can optimize the damage of your Maple by Flame if your enemy is 6 meters away from you. While Preparedness rune is a nice one to improve your survivability. With this and all the damage reduction buffs, Sara can survive the damage she receives better. For AC runes, you can like on all the rune points with guild contributions. In the following you can see all attributes you can get from AC runes. Prioritize to get important related attributes such as large size, fire damage, magic penetration, and magic damage. Based on our dummy test at the beginning of this video, I switched my Drake Minnow cards into Shell Seed combination to improve my survivability. At first, don't forget to use Fire Talisman to boost your fire damage and skill damage. Cast Wish Chant just before your attack. After that, just do auto Maple by Flame. As you can see, Maple by Flame damage is more than enough to reach the hit limit. Avoid all AoE and burst damage you can see and kill the mini dragons as soon as they are summoned, but this shouldn't be a problem at all. Don't forget to use heal items as soon as possible, even if you lose only half of your HP. I needed less than 40 seconds to kill the boss. It is really doable with Sara Alin. This floor boss should be doable too. Let's see how quick Sara Alin can finish this one. Take the boss to the corner to avoid his chest minions. The second floor is easier in general. You can avoid all his attack easily, but the problem would be to kill the Rook as soon as possible. As soon as the first phase is done, Rook will be summoned. My damage was high enough to kill Rook quickly. In the following you can see the list of pro and contra of using Sara Alin for PvE. That's it, that was my PvE build of Sara Alin. In my opinion, this class is definitely worth it to try and can compete with some of PvE classes, being one of the best magic class for PvE we have so far. In general, Wish Chant is one of the best buffs Sara has and you can optimize the use of this skill. For that, you can use two builds to maximize your damage, full magic damage equipment for Wish Chant uptime, and full ignore magic defense equipment for Wish Chant downtime. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Feel free to ask and give comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. See you soon, your FLyTuT.